Welcome back to PopCon, a salute to all pop culture, but mostly the 80s. I'm your G1 host, Victor, here in the PopCon Playhouse. And last week, I showed you that. I bought that, I unboxed it, reviewed it. This is the Playmobil Scooby Doo Mystery Mansion. But I couldn't represent Scooby Doo just with that. I actually had to round out the gang because it only came with Daphne, Scooby, and Fred. So I needed more. So I got more. I actually got two sets. One, of course, is the Mystery Machine that comes with Velma, and the other is a smaller set with Shaggy and another villain, a ghost. So I also included just one more villain in a little blind pack, and a lot of you Scooby-Doo fans will know exactly who this is. Let's take a look at all of this up next. Well, we're back, and I've got in front of me the Playmobil Mystery Machine. So I'm looking forward to this. Like I said, right here is the Mystery Mansion, and I wanted more to round out the characters. The Mystery Machine comes with Velma. I know it's upside down right now because that's kind of how it opens. And I want to show you how these boxes open. Like the Mystery Mansion, you kind of just push down on a tab right here, and it opens it up this way because it is going to... Well, here we go. We're just opening this up. This has 70 pieces to it. And yeah, you just kind of, it's perforated. You push down, then the glue comes up. And here we go, opening, oh yeah. So since we don't want everything to fall out, it opens this way, and then I'll turn it around and show you what it looks like. Just a loose bunch. It looks like an old kid's toy box, really. You see the shell of the Mystery Machine. You see its roof for easy access inside the playset, as well as the front cover of the cab. You see the three characters, which are Daphne, Fred, and Velma, which I needed, of course, and all the pieces and parts. It does have an instruction manual with some of the smaller pieces right there. Now, I love Playmobil a lot. I love them because when I was a kid, I used to collect Playmobil sets and put them together. Have you guys seen the new Playmobil A-Team van? That is pretty neat, and I like that Playmobil is actually going forward with more of that kind of content where they're getting some IPs involved. And I bet the A-Team van, very similar from this. So, like I said, we've got the pieces and parts here, and I'm going to take them all out. And then we will go ahead and put that together in just a minute. Box is very nice, big box. Just gonna go over there. Why not? All right. When it came to the smaller set, I thought I'd open it a little closer. It's not as big. Like I said, this set itself, a smaller version, does come with Scooby, who I already have, but it also comes with Shaggy, who I needed for the set. But it also comes with a ghost. You can see on the back the separate pieces that it comes with. We're about to look at it a little bit closer. But this one comes with, what does it say? Oh, and he glows in the dark. So you can see on the packaging there that he glows in the dark. You can see on the side, which we'll look at a little bit in detail, kind of the box. They don't have any individual artwork. They do have the Playmobil characters just kind of set up in photograph form. The front does give them an action scene, but it's really more or less just the action figure toy itself. So let's open this up. Now this one comes a little bit different than the bigger boxes. Kind of a zip off on the side. Then they look like a breakfast cereal. They just sort of open like that. There is, again, some of that glued onto the tabs. And you pop it open. See what we got here. We can see this little baggie of the ghost and his glow-in-the-dark cloak, the villain himself, and the characters and their accessories. Much smaller. It does come with a trading card of the ghost villain, and as well as a small decal that you can't see. There we go. Kind of maybe. That will go on a little transparent piece of plastic that goes in the gimmick found in the Mystery Machine, as well as the Mystery Mansion. Little fun gimmick that we'll show in just a minute. So we're going to get a closer look at this after we see anything on the box that's interesting, and I'll put them together so we can add it to the toy shelf. Thanks for joining me, everybody. I hope you like this content where I reveal a new toy for my toy shelf. I unbox it and review the contents for you before I put it up there. So if you like it, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. I love it, and we'll see what else comes to the toy shelf soon. As usual, let's start with a little packaging. First, the Mystery Machine. It's a photograph of the completed set, including all of its characters. On the back side, a little bit more detail about the interior of the Mystery Machine and the things that come with it. 70 pieces that do have a few decals, but not too many, and a little closer look at the characters and the completed set. Now, if we look at the Ghost set with Shaggy, it's a smaller set. We see that, again, the picture is really a photograph of the actual toy inside, shows the much fewer pieces pieces in this smaller set, and of course the villain, specifying it's a glow-in-the-dark ghost. So there we have the Ghost, Shaggy, and Scooby. These are the sides of the box. Now let's continue with the set. Here we have in all these plastic packages, and I put the sets all together. All the pieces that you must connect to put the Mystery Machine together, as well as the little accessories for each of the characters. So boom, here we go. Everything's out of the package. Each set, now I don't know why they come that way, the girls with their skirts. Undone, but it also comes with a blaster, which was pretty cool. Didn't know what that was for. Here are the decals, the instruction manuals are there, and we'll get to the instruction of these little plastic cases that are the gimmick with the ghosts on there. So let's get this done. Here, fix these girls up. Boom. There we go. So the skirts on Daphne and Velma come separately and they snap together. When it comes to putting the Mystery Machine together, there's a little tool. It looks like a screwdriver, but it's not, and it helps you press in these little pieces underneath the seat portions that will click on into the back of the Mystery Machine itself, making the additional seats you'd need in the back of the van. So cool. The cool tool, as it was a great help in kind of the tight squeezes. But the inside is pretty cool of the Mystery Machine. Now, if you notice that you've got a computer monitor there in the TV show, you could see the computer screen sometimes as well as a table. But the back of the Mystery Machine was often used for many different storytelling needs. Now, for the 4 tires, you have to totally put them together, kind of like a axle, and then of course the wheel well, whatever that's called. I don't know anything about cars. Then you snap it in and they roll really well. So a completed Mystery Machine before the decals, looking all set, all the pieces inside, really was easy to do, a lot of fun too. Like I said, wheels really well. Now this side door is awesome, like a real van, which I loved. The back doors open and are useful, as well as of course the top hatch. Now if we look closer at the items, it comes with Scooby snacks and cups and pizzas and food. Also the other set with Shaggy, some tools. Every set comes with these trading cards. There's stickers as well of the characters. Now here we go with the decal. There we go, what the back of the Mystery Machine looks like. The decals are perfectly aligned with the color scheme, so they are on there as well. There was only a couple of decals for the Mystery Machine, including a license plate. Once again, anything goes in the back of the Mystery Machine, including all of their food, Scooby snacks, and these little transparent plastic pieces that will get transparent stickers on them that are used in the gimmick that is both in the Mystery Machine as well as the Mystery Mansion. So let's see what else we have here. All the different foods, like a donut, and even a hot dog, and a hamburger. Also, there is a digital camera as well as, I don't know, a ghost finder or video camera, not quite sure. You can see the character clearly Scooby Doo on a plastic stand that helps him stand up. He can hold things as well, and his mouth opens and closes. The ghost villain that comes with the Shaggy set's pretty cool. He can just hover around in the back right now until we get to that. So it's a great set overall. Everyone fits inside nicely. That top hatch for easy access to the computer monitor inside takes out the gimmick. Now the gimmick is where you slide in the little plastic transparent pieces that have the stickers, and when you press the black buttons, they will project into a dark surface, of course, when the lights are out, and the projection light comes out and projects whatever is in there. Sometimes it's a clue, sometimes it's the cast, sometimes it's the ghost villain. Great set. I love this set, and it accompanies my Mystery Mansion perfectly. I've got Dracula now as well as the ghosts. And speaking of the ghosts and these villains, this villain was specifically from Hassel in the Castle, and this character is called Bluestone the Great, and he was unmasked as a magician of the ghost. That was in a first season episode, so I do love how Playmobil does do that really well with the villains. Dracula was the same way. Now in the episode, the Gaggle of Galloping Ghosts, he is a werewolf, a vampire, a gypsy, and the Frankenstein monster, but he is also unmasked while being the gypsy, and he's Big Bob Oakley. So it's great. There is a biography of Big Bob Oakley and Dracula in the directions for the Mystery Mansion. And finally, out of the blind pack, I got the Witch Doctor. Now, the Witch Doctor is from a trip the kids took in Hawaii in an episode where the actual character John Sims, who's unmasked at the end, operated the giant robotic Mana Tiki Tia. So let's talk again quickly about the gimmicks. So in the Mystery Mansion, it is a coffin. Here it's a computer monitor, and you can see once you put in the plastic, you can project the villain. In this case, the vampire, the Dracula villain. You can also switch out the plastic and put in the ghost that came with Shaggy and Scooby. If I get it upside, obviously they're in incorrectly as I'm reading it backwards, but there's the ghost. And finally, there's the witch doctor one as well. They can be used. It can be used as a flashlight, and it has another setting where it's sort of comes on and off like that. So great gimmick for everything. All together, the Playmobil Scooby Doo sets are fantastic. I like the sets I have, but I think I'm going to keep collecting those blind packs. My only one criticism is both Velma and Daphne cannot sit down without their skirts kind of popping off, so they don't really fit in the chairs. But I still will give this A- completely for both of these sets put together. They're incredible. I don't know about you, but that was a lot of fun for me. You know, it is pretty cool to get back to opening toys, snapping them together and putting those decals on. It's almost cathartic. And I don't do it as much as you might think I would with all the toys behind me. And it really brings me back to my childhood, where putting toys together and opening a new box of new action figures or a playset was exciting. And it's still exciting. I love getting these playsets, and I'm so happy to have collected the Playmobil Mystery Mansion and the Mystery Machine. Now, for the most part, I think I'm complete. I got my Scooby Doo representation, but it did start something. So there's little blind packs of 12 total ghosts. Now, you saw me get the Witch Doctor. That was from one of the blind packs, but I want the Headless Horseman, and I want the Creeper, and the Gypsy, and yeah, so I'm going to probably get those little blind packs till I get them all. We'll see how many doubles I get, but we'll probably see my toy shelf grow in that respect. But I've got all the play sets I want for the Scooby Doo. It's down there at the bottom, and I love having it because I got to represent Scooby Doo. It's such a huge part of my childhood and my life. It is pop culture that has stood the test of time and really crosses all kinds of generational barriers. So glad you guys were here for me. Hope you enjoyed it. Maybe I inspired you to run out and get your own Playmobil Scooby Doo set, especially during this Halloween season. What a great time to bring in Scooby Doo. And I still have one more Halloween show for you before the big day. So please stay tuned. Please like, comment, subscribe, any of that. Actually, subscribe. That'd be the most. Please do that. Hope you're all having a great Halloween season. And until next time.